Welcome back to Sotiriou Bytes, and today we're gonna break down the difference between Git Merge, Git Rebase, and Squash Commit. So let's start from Git Merge. What it does? It combines the feature branch into the main branch, creates a merge commit to join the histories. You see the main branch here has commits C0, C1, D, E, F. The feature branch has A and B, C. After merging, all features commits are added along with a new merge commit that connects both branches. The pros for it is keeps full history of both branches, and it's good for teams show when branches were merged. The cons are history can get cluttered in big teams with a lot of branches. A real-life metaphor is that merging is like taping your grandmate's complete chapter into group report and adding a note that says merge John's section here or merge Antreas section here. You preserve both the original and the final combination. Let's get now to Git Rebase. What Git Rebase does? Takes your feature branch, commits, and replies them on top of the latest main. No merge commit, just a cleaner, linear history. We see here the diagram commits A and B, C from the feature branch are moved to the tip of main branch after F. The original feature branch commits are replaced by rebased copies dashed outline. The pros for Git Rebase is clean, is linear, like a row, and commit history. Looks like all work was done in a straight line. The cons is that rewrites commit history, but for public or shared branches. Rebase is like rewriting your part of the group SAE to make it seem like you wrote it after reading the full final version, even if you didn't. It keeps the story clean, but it bends reality a bit. So now let's go to Squash Commit. What it does? It combines multiple commits in a single commit. It combines multiple commits in a single commit before merging. So we use these squash commits when your feature branch has many small dirty commits like fix typo, adjust padding, and rename var. In the diagram A and B, C, the history only records a single squash commit added to main. The pros is that it's clean, simplified commit history. Makes the review easier for teammates. The cons is you lose the granular commit history for the feature branch. Squash is like taking all your messy sticky notes and combine them into one clean, tight paragraph before turning it. It hides the trial and error, but gives a polished result. So let's make a summary. The history in merge, it keeps full history and merge commit. In rebase, rewrites history for cleaner line. And in squash commit, combines commits into one. Clean. In merge, not really. Extra merge commits. In rebase and commit, they are both very clean. Recommender for merge is recommended for team collab with shared branches. Git Rebase, your own private branches. Squash commit when you're polishing messy commit history. Is it safe? Merge and squash commit, yes, but Rebase, you have to use it with care. In real life, Git Merge is like taping into with a note. Git Rebase is like to rewrite it like you did last. And squash commit summarize all steps in one line. This is our main branch. Everything is clean and linear. We have commits from C0 to F. Think of it like a clear timeline of tasks that have been done in order. Now we brush off from main to work on a feature. This creates new timeline A and B, C, like a teammate working on a side task while the main team continues the main project. When we merge, we bring in all those feature commits A and B, C, and we create merge commit F. Nothing is lost, but the history gets a little bit messier. Το θετικό, preserve full history. to Indigo can clutter the timeline. It's like passing in your teammates' notes as they are, messy handwriting and all, but nothing gets left behind. Rebase takes your feature commits and replies them on the top of main. You get a straight line. Pros: clear a timeline, good for solo dev, only branches. Cons: rewrites history, dangerous for shared branches. It's like rewriting your draft to make it look like you wrote it after reading the final team report. It is polished, but not the original order work. Here is how your Rebase structures commits A, B, and C after the main branch reach E. They become A tone, B tone, C tone, right on top of main. So now, instead of keeping A and B, C, we can squash them into a single commit F. This is useful when your work is messy and experimental. Pros: one clean commit. Cons: lose individual commit details. It's like summarizing Vega sticky notes into one final type paragraph before turning it in. Now, from top, you see feature 1 commits A and B, C being squashed into F that merge into main. You get it? Here is a mind map showing when to use what. Merge, keep history. Rebase, keep it clean. And squash, keep it short. So we merge, rebase, squash is history, clean, short. It all comes down to what your project needs. Traceability, cleanliness, or simplicity. Use merge when you want to keep every step. Use Rebase for a clean line and squash for simplicity. And always communicate with your team first. That's a big one. Communicate with your team first. That's why we use GitHub.